sometimes. Just some light in the street, like colors, can really make a big difference. And I feel like for the generations that are growing up there, they'll see this and maybe not join a gang, or, you know, just, I feel like it brings a lot of peace and change to communities, and that's what I'm hoping for.
The class is structured so that the first semester is research and development and design, and the second semester is the actual execution of the mural. So we start off with 30 students in the fall, and they do all of the design work. And I think I inherited about 10 or 15 of those, and others went on and did other things. And that core group is, I think, the most solid central part of the project.
Earth Island Institute is acting as the fiscal sponsor for True Colors Mural Project. What really Juana Alicia and True Colors Mural Project have done is find willing private property owners, such as Inkworks Press, to paint murals on the side of their building.
The mural is pretty political, and it's going on the outside of a building that's owned by Inkworks, which is a fairly political company, so I'm actually really excited about that. I also think it's very positive, it has a lot of positive things to say.
It made sense that a class looking to study sort of social justice and global politics and things like that through murals and community organizing through the act of mural making, use that as a tool to understand these sort of larger concepts. Why it made so much sense for Inkworks to be the site for that class, because we have this sort of really rich history of being involved in social movements in the Bay Area and beyond. And that through the process of working with us, these students would have access to all this wealth of information, this archive.
And sat with the students for hours and talk to them. And then we would bring back whatever, we'd take notes and take pictures, bring it back here, present it to the whole collective, and then bring the information from them back to. So it was a very collaborative process. It was actually very intense back and forth for a while, which was very cool. I think that really made the content of the mural really rich.
I wanted to do art to affect people, and so that it could help them. It can be somewhat of their role model, kinda, they look at that and they're like, I want to be a painter, or they might not have good influence in their life, so they could look at art as a way to see the light, I guess.
The students have a monumental physical task to achieve. It's one thing to put the drawing on paper. Once that's done, they grid the drawing 1 inch to a foot, or 2 inches to 2 feet, or 1 inch to 2 feet, depending on the scale. And then they create the same grid on the actual wall and transfer up each square as pieces of a puzzle.
Because it's on private property, we have a much easier time making some changes, which I think is a really important point, that the private sector is a really key piece of public improvement.
The first 2 projects that we did were at Berkeley City College. One was the 2 large walls in the student lounge at Berkeley City College, Day and Night, the Infinite Brainstorm. And the second project is the Black History mural, which is a large banner mural in the atrium of Berkeley City College. The 4th project that we did last year was the first street project, and that's called Vivir Sin Fronteras, or Living Without Borders, and is located at Mi Tierra Foods Market on San Pablo and Addison, right in the heart of the International Food Festival area.
People respect her and want to support her and see the value in her work, and love that she's passing on this incredible tradition of being a mural artist.
You can see that reflected in the piece that they came up with, which is this really radical, very powerful piece. And I think it's really exciting to see basically the values that have always been internally in the shop, just to know that that's going to be out on the street for everyone to see.
Taking classes with her really inspired me, really showed me that I had this talent that, I've been drawing since I was a kid, but I've just been neglecting it and not really thinking about where I could go with art. And taking a class with her really made me think about what I could do with it, and like what, not just like being successful in art, but what art can do to change the world around me.
I'm just really excited about all the energy that's gone into it, and all the thinking about the content, you know, and the collaboration with Inkworks has been really amazing. And the kind of the working and reworking of the, you know, the specific images and what they are going to signify. I'm really excited about having all that thought go up on the wall. And artistically, I think it's going to be gorgeous. There's so many people with so much skill in this class.